Kind of the only real throwback one, I feel like, and it works well because it was a memorable one because they said testicles in it, and back in the day that was a big deal when you're 11 years old.
I remember when regular show said "you pissed me off," and I was like,
"Oh, dude!" When they said, "How the H are we gonna fix this S?" in the first episode, I was like, "Should I be watching this?" Adventure Time would say "sexy" all the time. I was like, "Whoa, slow down." But Fairly Odd Parents said "sexy" a lot too. Nobody really ever brings that up. This episode gave me a surprise of elimination for sure, I think. Because were we not just saying that we thought he would make it to the end?
Just in my mind, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of gave up on him ever being eliminated.
Yeah, I mean,
I also was shocked, absolutely flabbergasted when the challenge was revealed, and it was like exactly what I was discussing in the last episode. Like, I'm still a little bit, whoa, I can't believe they read my mind, and now everyone's going to think that I cheated.
Yeah, we're faking our reactions this whole time.
They got new barf effects.
Yes, they got new rainbow barf. That was honestly a pretty funny visual. It helps make it less disgusting than the usual barf visual, honestly.
Yeah, it does. Because the usual one is so realistic. It's so dirty and grimy.
Yeah.
This one's so fun. You're like, ooh, I hope they all puke.
Yeah, I guess. Fun episode. Gross episode, but honestly, I feel like the fart episode was grosser.
It was.
At least this one is gross in a way that like is funny because of how extremely specific all the fake gross food is. Like, take some thought to come up with that stuff, whereas making characters eat beans and fart is just like, it is what it is. So it's
that's like the first thing that you learn in comedy class.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on.
Every time I go to bed, I'm like, oh, I can't go under this pillow because I'll get pink eye. That episode traumatized me for life. Anyway, what was I just saying? What was I just saying about Chase and Emma breaking up again? That's right. You guys can bow down a little.
I'm surprised it took one episode, honestly. I thought
it was like 10 minutes total of time.
Yeah. Maybe they'll be like on and off over and over again, and like that'll be the joke. I almost said that in our previous review. We'll have to see. Probably one of them will go home in the next episode, I would think. Or both of them could, I guess.
I mean, both could. How many are left? 7?
Yeah, 7 people left, and that was episode 8. So, no, it works out, I think.
Yeah. Especially if we have like a beefier finale with like more than 2. Like in Survivor, how there's always like 6 or 5 people in the finale. Can you imagine if there was 6 or 5 people in the finale of Total Drama?
I mean, it would be like the Celebrity Manhunt special, sort of. Except I had everybody.
Celebrity Manhunt.
Was unrelated to that. Was Sierra in that episode?
I can't remember.
Special episode.
I don't think so. I think she was first introduced in the World Tour premiere.
Yeah, but was Alejandro or was just Blaney? It was probably just Blaney.
I feel like it was just Blaney. Anyway, I thought this episode was good. I liked having everyone in like a small contained space.
Yeah, very. I mean, literally classic because it's literally just a challenge from season 1, but like a
challenge from seasons past.
Nice and iconic. Like, it's the only time that they've really done that. They didn't have them jump off the cliff like season 1 or anything. So like this is kind of the only real throwback one, I feel like, and it works well because it was a memorable one because they said testicles in it. And back in the day that was a big deal when you're 11 years old.
I remember when regular show said "you pissed me off," and I was like,
"Oh, dude!" When they said, "How the H are we gonna fix this S?" in the first episode, I was like, "Should I be watching this?" Adventure Time would say "sexy" all the time. I was like, "Whoa, slow down." But Fairly Odd Parents said "sexy" a lot too. Nobody really ever brings that up. What are we talking about? Total drama?
Total drama.
See, this is my brand. This is the whole brand. This is why I like making any of this content, because it's like, I don't ever want to talk about what we're talking about. I just want to be able to tie in what we're talking about to any miscellaneous, random, nostalgic cartoon memory. And then I hope and pray that other people have this exact same, very specific memories of things.
I'm sure they do. Shout out to the viewers. If Danny Phantom said going cheese, would he turn into cheese? I hope so. These crackers are boring. Goodbye, Ripper.
Rest in peace. Honestly, I hate to say it. The fact that he never kissed a girl, man, now I feel bad for him. Now I like him. Even they made me feel a little sympathy towards him by the end of this one.
They gave you his sympathetic backstory.
Because then he said too, I can't cry not until I get home, and I'm like, oh man, come on. I'll stand up. Screw it.
I really hope that they do like a Where Are They Now special at the end, where they're like,
yeah, I feel like, especially because of like Raj specifically, I feel like at least in the final episode, like everybody will come back and like the audience like usual.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I definitely feel like everyone's going to watch Bowie and Julia compete for the million. I mean, who? I don't know.
Even in like in Revenge on the Island, wasn't there like an audience like starting with the final 3 and stuff? I feel like.
You're asking me way more information than I remember about post-World Tour.
Some season, it might have even been the first season where like there was a whole challenge that was just like spinning the wheel and then like having an old contestant come out or something, right?
I feel like that was season 1. That sounds right.
Yeah.
We like spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel is fun. Spinning the wheel, good.
I could see us, have something like that, especially because Bowie was like talking about Raj a bit in this episode, so I feel like there's still just a little room for them to like interact a little more somehow.
Oh, definitely. I mean, even in the last episode, Bowie was like, "Oh, we can go on a date after this is all over."
Yeah, maybe Caleb can like have a line.
He'll show up and they'll be like, "Who are you again?"
And then he becomes Ezekiel, but he's sexy. Implying Ezekiel is
I was like, it's bold of you to say that about Ezekiel.
Listen, he's sexist, okay? You can't like him. Or can you?
You're right.
He's a villain. You don't have to agree with everything he does. You don't have to agree with the fact that Chris fed the kids a tapeworm. Like,
to be fair, he didn't feed most of them a tapeworm, only 2.
True.
And also, to be fair, it was for TV.
I like how Julia is just literally a bully now. Like, it's not even like she's like Heather, where she's like really, I mean, she is scheming to an extent, but she's also just fucking rude. Like, she just comes in the episode and pushes everybody. Like, who does that? Like,
I mean, to be fair, it's not going to backfire on her because she's going to win every challenge. That's what she said. That's what she told me.
And then she'll win the $1 million.
And everyone will be really happy about it.
Yeah.
I thought the Z joke was funny for the episode where he was like,
"Oh yeah,
yay! I love eating all this disgusting, nasty food. What's milk?"
Yeah. And then I love that he like Looney Tunes style ran through a solid wall. Like,
that was the strength that the milk gave him for the first time in his life.
Got milk.
To be fair, I can't blame him. Milk is kind of gross. Unless you have it with cereal, it's gross.
All right, we don't got to get started on that, but
Oh, yikes. Are you wrong? Do you have just incorrect opinions about milk? That's so sad.
I mean, I enjoy milk, but I feel like I'm slowly becoming intolerant to it, but I like it. I like it when it's chocolate.
I've always been milk and tolerant. Chocolate milk is awesome, though. I will give it that.
And milkshakes, ooh.
Milkshakes are good. Basically, anything
other than the udder juice.
Yeah. Anything other than milk is good. Ice cream is good. Dairy's good. Cheese is based.
Cheese is based.
Cheese is the most based of all. Not to be confused with the cheese takeover.
I also like the joke, like at beginning, where was it Emma kept gagging and it like kept cutting to Chris's face, like getting more and more excited. That was good, that was
it's a cute little Chris moment.
Yeah, the rare cute Chris moment. And then too, when we both said it, like when Z like ran to catch that croissant he sneezed out. Like, the way they drew him in that scene was really different from how they usually draw.
Yeah, it was really over the top. It was awesome.
So yeah, like now we're building up that the drama is like Priya and Millie stuff, and it's like, because from the start of this episode, the first thing that kind of happens was like Z was talking a lot. So I was like, okay, this is the episode where Z loses. But then it wasn't. But then it kind of was. But then it wasn't. Like, he basically ended up not really being that relevant by the end, even though they were kind of focusing on him a bit.
He's too likable. That's why he's going to win. Even though I keep on saying it's going to be Julian. It's also going to be Z, though.
I just don't see how he would lose, really. But, well, I mean, we'll find out next time on Total Drama Island. But, yeah, so now we got stuff with Priya and Millie going on. I was just saying that, like, in our previous review, that I'm not really interested in them because they haven't really done much. And now they'll have a little infighting now, I guess. I was right about my betrayal thing.
The betrayal is correct. She just wanted to scare her.
Yeah. I could see it being Priya has a hard time hiding that secret, or
I could see Priya going over and being like, hey, I'm sorry for voting you. That was so scary. Not thinking anything of it. And then Millie's like, whoa. You what?
But I just feel like they're not, like, as much as Ripper, like, sucked most of the time, I feel like Priya and Millie aren't, like, entertaining. Like, they don't have their gimmicks aren't strong enough for them to, like, still be here, but they are. So, like, okay. It's a subversion, I guess.
I mean, I could see, like, this drama between them growing and that being, like, their thing. And then being more of a major character. I feel like Priya's going to, like, win, though.
I mean, I guess she technically practiced the most. That's, like,
who have I not said would win? Chase and Emma. They're probably going to be the final two. They'll probably just pull a Revenge of the Island and make them the final two. All-Stars, I meant to say All-Stars.
Wait, who was it at All-Stars?
In All-Stars, it was Mike and Zoe, right?
Zoe? Probably. I don't know. Probably. I feel like it was Mike, yeah.
We really did our homework for this podcast.
Because you were saying... Because Revenge of the Island, it was Cameron
Lightning.
and Scott. Was it Lightning? Oh, yeah. It was Lightning.
Lightning!
Was Scott in the final 3 then or something, though?
He made it far. I can't remember where he was, though. He dated Courtney for a bit.
He did, you're right. I completely forgot about that. We really gotta go back and watch the whole show in reverse. Like, there's... Because it's like the early stuff is what we remember them... Or,
yeah, subscribe to our Patreon for early Total Drama podcast.
Hey, if people would pay us to do that, I would do it in a heartbeat. For sure.
Me too, exactly. That's why I said it. The people are going to be clamoring for it now.
Yeah,
$100 per episode.
Hey, whoa. Okay, we're not going to go that. It probably doesn't even cost $100 to make one.
Total, everyone being there will be $100. Not like each person has to pay $100 per episode. That'd be crazy.
But we're going to do the thing where we charge them per episode? I don't know if Patreon can even do that anymore.
No, I meant like...
Yeah, I know.
I meant that's how much we're going to be earning because of the amount of millions of viewers each chipping in a little penny. Unless, of course, they would pay for $100 an episode. If our podcast is that worth it, who am I to decline the people?
We shouldn't be discussing our business strategy so loudly. Unless.
So, yeah, good episode. I think this season's been good.
Yeah, continues to be. I have no, like... I have no nothing. It's like, we just said it so much, like, it's like the show never left.
It is.
But also...
Well, it has to be a revival because the drones are here. Like,
for sure.
The drone.
For sure.
That's like...
There's drones, there's...
That's the cartoon revival, like, placeholder
cell
joke.
Phones, yeah. There's, like, a little better animation. It's like, it just all... it's just all working for me.
I think
it's
the
nice,
backgrounds have been really good. Maybe not in this episode specifically because they are in just the one area, but like last time I definitely like could see the backgrounds improvement.
Yeah,
like when they were running through the forest, I was like, whoa, there's like more shading than usual here.
Even now, like they keep doing shots where the characters are pointing directly at the camera and they're like shading their hands like really meticulously on those sorts of like poses.
Yeah,
like,
I have noticed that as well.
It's just nice additional touches, and it's great.
Each time we had like the cooking mama shot of the food, it was like a 3D shot.
Oh yeah, like all those 3D shots. Yeah. Even that too. Like Chef gave like a backstory, and we'd see like a whole different setting, or like some animal, or like whatever. Like we saw Chef's house or whatever. Like that's
we saw
new.
a raccoon.
Like,
we saw P-113.
We saw Rocket. Yeah. But I was gonna say what we just said. Like it's like the show never left. I think a lot of people would argue that even when the show was still on, it did leave because nobody likes the later seasons that much. But that's why we got to go back and look at those eventually, give them a second chance maybe. Or we can just watch World Tour twice. That's not
Total drama second chance.
I did, a little while ago, I did listen to somebody's best of World Tour soundtrack video. Gwen's Face was number 1, so based.
That's correct.
I just remembered like most of the words to all the songs, and I was like, "Why do I know it?" Like,
it's so shocking how much
it's too catchy.
Have you heard the term earworm?
Yeah, that's what they ate in this episode.
They did.
I brought it back.
There was a show, like a trivia show that my family was watching, and earworms was an answer for like one of the questions, and nobody in my family heard that term before, and they thought I was lying when I said I had. They were like, "You're just trying to like impress us." And I was like, "Are you dog? No."
Oh, the question. What word would describe Gwen's face from Total Drama World Tour?
That's exactly what it was.
We could have a karaoke bonus podcast episode.
I don't know if I'll go that far, but
oh, I would do it.
I mean, ABBA is quaking. I hear after that. They haven't released a song since. Just saying.
We could definitely like a tier list, a Total Drama music tier list, a Total Drama character tier list, anything like that would definitely be worth doing.
Don't talk about our business plans so loudly.
Don't act like we had this plan. I just came up with it right now.
Now everyone's going to steal the idea of doing a tier list from us.
Curious to know how many other people are like going to cover the show in general. That's why like I'm so excited to do this, because like this is just something I wanted to do. I don't know if anybody's going to give a crap about listening to these weekly or what. We're recording them in advance because the show leaked. Which
I don't know
if I'm literally allowed to say that. Like, I don't know if we're going to get in trouble even just for saying that.
I can't wait for next week when the episode releases next week.
Yeah. I don't know if people are, like, going to watch this, but that doesn't matter to me because I'm just here to watch it.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Even if there are no viewers or listeners.
Even if there's no musical numbers, which, come on.
When are they going to start doing TikTok dances? They promised.
Dude, eventually.
They promised.
Did they promise?
They told me that they would do a TikTok dance.
Well, Julia definitely does off screen. Well, not anymore if she hates her followers. Now she probably is going to become like an MMA fighter or whatever like Logan Paul does now.
She would pull a Logan Paul.
She'll start he has like an energy drink company now or something.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with Logan Paul.
Wayne and Raj are going to go see the FNAF movie together.
Bowie will join, probably.
Yeah, but he won't like it, but he'll pretend to like it because he knows Raj likes it very much.
Yeah, that's completely accurate. He'll turn over to Emma and be like, "I cannot believe that people like this." And she'd be like, "Can you believe that Shaggy's playing Purple Guy?"
We were only here because Chase had to record a reaction video. Then security kicked him out for bringing a video camera to the movie theater.
Cutaway gag where he's like, "No, sir, I'm just recording myself." And he's like, yeah, right.
From Scary Girl's perspective, that is a happy movie. not a horror movie.
Oh, we got to be writing this down.
I know. What? We gotta bring headcanon every character's reaction to the FNAF movie.
Caleb probably wouldn't go. He wouldn't be invited.
Who? Caleb.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe he's in it. Is he like officially a model or something? Like I don't remember what.
He's officially the first one out.
Yeah. He would just go. He'd see a different movie.
Ripper would go for the popcorn or something. I don't know. Any more thoughts on the episode?
No, he would be working at the movie theater because he's broke. Because he lost.
He's infamously the only one to lose this season. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. Every pony.
I'm glad we talked. What? Don't say that.
Oh, what? Is it too cringe for you?
No, it's just completely random.
Every camper. Every camper. Goodbye.
Why does every pony sound good? Like, why is that a good? Like, that just sounds pleasant to hear.
Because it
like,
sounds like everybody.
Yeah, like it just sounds like a normal word. Like they're geniuses for that one.
It's a shame that I do say that like all the time. Like I have to stop myself from saying it. It just sounds too correct.
Do we need a My Little Pony podcast too?
I mean, I've done one before. Well, only one episode, but still, for the Christmas episode, this is going to be some cross promotion.
Yeah. Cross promote that. Go ahead. Even though it's not.
Listen,
it's like summer.
Listen, I mean, yeah, it is. It's insert whatever date it is here. Check out me and Brian's Christmas podcast. Checking it twice. Listen to us talk about Guardians of the Galaxy and My Little Pony and Robin.
I should actually record myself saying the date that I upload the video and insert it at that part.
You should. Please do.
Alright, this is like our longest episode. This is our longest episode. We're not even fucking talking about the show anymore. Alright, rest in peace, Ripper. I'm sorry.
Rest in peace, Ripper.
I hated you.
Rip. Like, rest in peace, Rip.
Ripper. Bruh, they got me.
Rest in peace.
Ripper, I'll stand you. I'll support you until you kiss a girl. Alright, the end.
The end.